I'm here with another guidance session. I promised yesterday that I come another time. Sorry, guys. um, with another live session. So here I am. I hope that everyone is doing well. It's going to be a relatively short live. If you're here and if you happen to see this live session, it was meant for you to be here. And if you have any questions, you can put them in the chat. I'll take a look at them. If you're interested in a private reading, you can reach me using my email address in the About tab. You don't need to pay for your question, but those who are members of my channel or those who use the super chats get priority as their comment shows up on the list. With that, let's start the reading and see what do we need to know right now. What is the message for us as a collective energy? And what is here for us to know? Wow. Well, I see a lot of discussions, a lot of maybe even disputes, a lot of clarity is coming for some of you. You will be empowered. For some of you, I see you definitely will find a way to empower yourself. If you have been struggling with something that you were hoping you had more power, you had more authority, I see that you can do that. This will be given to you. This will be provided to you. You might even talk to someone, ask for some permission, get some things in order, and in that case, you can really get the matter in your hands. If there is if you want to close a cycle, if you want to close a chapter, you definitely can do that. You will have the power to do that. For some of you, it's magical. Something magical is going to happen and you will get the power to make a decision. For some, I see that you could gain power you might get elected, you might be selected to lead a society, a group of people, a team, and it's actually very, very powerful for you. So I definitely see being empowered, having authority. That's great. There's money coming from left and right. Those of you who are hoping to get some kind of some kind of control with your finances, I see that you will definitely get that control. Don't play with fire. For some people, I absolutely see that you need to be careful what you're saying, what you're trying to do, because some of it is a little bit you need to be careful with what you're saying. You are playing with fire. For some, I can say it has been you have it under control. You can absolutely control it. For some, I just have to say be careful and don't take things granted. You need to still be careful. Even if you're a master in something, you're very good in something, you still have to be cautious about how you're handling the situation. Let's see what we have in the wow. This again a sign for completing a cycle, for finishing something. I see someone put something in the closet. Yeah, like you complete it, you seal it, you sign it, and that's done. Some matter is coming into your hand. If there's someone, I see LAN. If it means anything for some people, LAN. And also I see the word law. So if there's something that you're waiting for the law to judge for you, to some kind of law that you need to be, it's going to be in your favor. The law is going to be in your favor. Look at this beautiful necklace. For some of you, absolutely, there's like investments, or there's something, the recognition. For some of you, you're investing in gold. If you are buying gold, it's going to be a great investment, or gold coins, or anything in that sense is going to give you a lot of benefit. If it's not the case for you, I see that you will get recognized. You will get maybe someone thanks you. You will get a gift card, or maybe you win something, or you win a gift card or something in those lines. Very nice energy. I see some turbulence, but it's in a good direction. The turbulence is taking you to the right direction. Something needs to be terminated and closed. I see some of you are buying new shoes. Don't leave your shoes outside of your apartment if you live in a unit. I don't know, someone might steal your shoes, or you might lose, I don't know, somehow your shoes might be lost. So try to keep them close to yourself for some reason. There's a chance that you put them somewhere you don't remember. You might go somewhere that you needed to you needed to take your shoes off, and then when you come back maybe they are not there, so be careful. Someone might also try to imitate what you're doing. They might try to do exactly what you want to do. They might want to follow your path, and for some I can say someone might want to get your position at work or even in your relationship. So be careful about that. Try to protect that. Don't leave traces. Don't leave something behind. I don't know. Some of you need to be a little bit more careful with details about yourself, your life, because someone is there to get the position. If you, for some of you, someone is absolutely waiting for you to quit the job or to leave somewhere and they come and jump on your position. You need to push a little bit harder. For some of you, I see that you might be moving, you might be buying something heavy, maybe piece of furniture, some reorganization in your home or in your life. The good news is coming. The means of that push is going to be available for you. You might be like, I need to, for example, push, and I don't know, like I need to buy this piece of furniture, I need to get rid of what I have to sell them all, move them out, and then I need to buy a new. It's like a big project, but I see that the help is coming, or somehow the assets are going to be provided to you somehow. Victory for some of you. If you're waiting to hear from someone, absolutely, I absolutely see that a female energy is cooking in the kitchen. I see letter A. They're thinking about someone, or they might receive some message from someone starting that the initials, they might have A in the initials. Um, they're thinking about them. I see infinity sign. If you're cooking, if tonight or today you were cooking, you were in the kitchen and you were making a coffee for yourself and you thought about something, it is coming to realization. Absolutely. It's I see a beautiful morning, like um, that someone, like it's a weekend morning, that someone wakes up and they're making their coffee, their tea in the kitchen, and there is a good news. I don't know, I see that scenario, I see that situation. Some very good element in your life is bringing a nice sort of energy. I see a stability for some of you. Your income might be stable, your relationship might become stable. And I see number three, maybe you get $300, 3,000, 300,000, whatever is coming into your bank account, number three, and this is going to be continuous. For some of you who found a job maybe recently, like on the third month or the third day of the month, so I see number three, it's going to be a job that's going to stay with you, or you're going to stay at this job for a long time, and it's going to be very well, like supporting you very well. So I would stop the collective reading, and let's look at how many questions we have. If you use the super chats, you will get a quicker answer. I start with my members. Hi, Prem. Thank you for being here. Let's see what are the messages for you, Prem. What do you need to know today? Um, wow, this is great. Um, there is something that you need to do. For example, you need to get a haircut. Something that you have been neglecting, and it's not that important or that like big of a deal, but something that you routinely do and you haven't been doing it for a while. So it's good that you, like for example, maybe you had to pay a visit to a friend, something that routinely you used to do and you haven't done it for a while. It is going to be good for you if you continue doing it. If you have some kind of practice, any kind of routine, maybe you were following a diet, maybe you were exercising, and I see that you are neglecting that. But there is a closure coming. I see a big bang energy, something that comes into realization for you, something you will understand, something you will notice, and somehow an energy from a total darkness comes to an absolute light. There might be like I don't know, somehow a clarity for you that you receive, and don't give up your routines. Even if you don't feel like running today or you don't feel like going to the gym, there is some benefit in what you feel. They are unimportant, but the reading is telling me you should still keep doing this. Don't lose hope. Don't get tired. Um, and thank you for using the super chats. Um, About love, what do we need to know for you? What is the wow? Well, the someone is waiting for you. I see someone is waiting for your, or someone will be in your protection. Someone wants your protection, or someone absolutely has your crush. I definitely see a female energy here, and they are waiting. I don't know, for some reason I feel like this person is around you. You know them, or they know you, and they're waiting for you to basically get together. I don't know if this person is you're in touch, or you don't know them at all. But the good message is that you will be protecting someone. I see this person a very traditional young woman, and it's very soon that you're going to see each other. It could be when the days are at the longest, so it's going to be in the middle of summer when the days are the longest, because, or it's going to be in sometime in the noon, in a hot day. If you live somewhere that it's summer now, it could be that it happens this summer. But I see on a summer day, on a very bright day, and this person is sitting in the shade under an umbrella. Maybe it's near the beach. But I absolutely see that you're getting close to this person, and this person is so much awaiting for you. Either they know you already, or you energetically, like it's a single lady who's really, really waiting for love in their life. And when you show up in their life, it's just done. It's a done deal, and you both are really ready to start this love. Give me a thumbs up if you like the reading. Thank you, Rose Readings. Let's see at your, what is your question. Let's see. Oh, that's a very funny question. Yeah, about the elections in the United States. Well, I'm not following that. I'm not really into politics. But let's see, what is the guidance for Rose readings about who wins the US elections. Let's take a look again. Well, I see disappointment for a group. What they're showing me at the moment, unfortunately, I see someone is really ill, and this person cannot continue anymore. I said that people are around them, they're surrounding them. And as I said last time, there's going to be a surprise. This is going to be a challenging situation. In this situation, maybe someone just makes it to the competition. Maybe they win, but they won't stay there a long time. I would say the person who is slimmer, and are older, and are not in a very good health, although they're not very healthy, they will still participate, and people are pushing them. Maybe doctors are visiting them every day, they are pushing them. That's what I'm seeing, that's what is shown to me, and this person has the winning cards. But again, I'm not sure how long they can stay in power, because things might start to be very difficult for them. It is already difficult, but I see there's a lot of push for them to be in the picture and not quit. Not from them. I see people around them are really pushing them to move forward, although it's very difficult for them. It's not something that maybe even they don't want, or they are not able to, and they're realizing it. There is a lot of work going in the background. They're pushing, there's a lot of pushing, there's a lot of preps, there's a lot going on. But I see this candle, honestly, is not gonna be light. It's not gonna be on for a long time. This candle is burning. It's the end. Like, it really looks like something like my candle, which is at the end of it. I absolutely see that candle is just done. It's done. It's not. Yeah, I hope it's clear. One day I'll do my cards, and I will try to look at this question, or maybe I'll just do a reading for that question. But thank you for asking again. Let's see who else. Resilient Hafney, bless you as well, my dear. Thank you so much. For Lisa, hello. Let's see what's the message. You're in a Scorpio. What's the message for Lisa today? What do we need to know for? Oh, there is something that you have seen or you will see, and you won't like you can't forget. If there's something that you saw, well, if you're walking in a mall or in a shopping center, you always catch something, and you're like, "Ah, I don't know, buy that," because you will regret. Then there's something that you will be connected to. Don't fool yourself. You want that thing. It can be a shopping. I just gave you an example. It can be a person. It can be something you want to do, but you're debating. You're like, no, maybe I don't need to do that. No, you need to. You won't. You won't feel at best if you don't. Something has caught your attention, and it's better to go and complete that, or purchase it, or do it, or not do it, or just close the chapter, because it's getting a lot of attention from you. When you're walking, try to look, I don't know if you're walking and texting, or you're running and texting, watching something. Be careful. Try to be focused where you're putting your steps. There might be something that you don't see. Just you need to look. I see you a little bit unfocused. Try to put your focus back. There's something that is stealing your focus, and you need to either complete that, finish that, get into some kind of closure with that. Otherwise, your attention is not 100% where it has to be. I hope you liked it, and give me a thumbs up. For Manu Caps, I'm doing well, thank you so much. Let's see what is the message for you for the rest of the week, Manu. Wow, someone is coming. Are you expecting someone? I see a female energy, very bright, very shining, very happy. Maybe you receive a message from a female energy, maybe your mother, your sister. It will be very, very happy. You might be surprised to see them or hear from them. You might also see a celebrity, someone who really enjoy visiting them or seeing them or spending time with them. It can be yourself if you're female energy. If you're planning to go somewhere, you will be shining. You'll be grabbing or attracting a lot of attention. People would like to talk to you. Also, I see peace of mind for you in this week is coming. There's something that you keep for yourself. You secure it. It's in your possession, and then you breathe like very relaxed. You're like, oh, okay, this is done. You get something important done, and you feel very, very fulfilled with that. Good for you. I'm very happy for you. For Jackie, hi, my dear. Any guidance for Jackie today? Let's see, what do we need to tell Jackie? Wow. I see something. You have some kind of anxious energy about something you want to fix really quickly, and sometimes it makes you anxious. You're like, I want to get it done, or why they don't respond to me, something which is out of your control. There might be something from an elderly person, maybe their decision, maybe their health, or what they say, or maybe something that you think you should have been wiser, you should have done better, you should have known better. This thing just goes on your nerves and gives you a little bit of frustration. Try to stay focused. Sometimes you want to change things completely, but the best way to deal with this scenario is to just divert from it. Don't think about it. The more you deal with this person, the more you think about them or their problem or how they're affecting your life or this thing, whatever it is, the more it's going to get you anxiety. There's going to be a moving. You will hear from a young man who has facial hair. Maybe he's tall and he has beard. You might send them something, or they might call you, or there is some kind of communication from this person that it could make you happy. I also see that you might go to a ceremony, to the church, to somewhere that I see there's a ribbon. Maybe you buy a bouquet of flowers and there's a ribbon on that, or you might receive that. You might receive a present as well. And I don't know, I see some energy from Easter's with you. Maybe some decision that you had to make in Easter. I see the eggs of Easter eggs. Maybe now it's time for those eggs to be hatched. That's what I see. And I see eggs for you. That's very good. It's a good sign of prosperity for you, my dear Jackie. I hope you like it. Vivian, thank you so much, Vivian. Let's see your work. Let's see if they extend your contract for Vivian. Yeah, the file is open. The file is open still. They haven't closed the file, or they haven't decided yet. There are two people discussing about this. You're a little bit anxious. I don't know why you feel like they're interviewing someone else, or they're thinking about someone else. But I don't see that that will happen. You feel like you have lost an opportunity, or maybe you feel like you should have done something better. I see the anxiety comes from your side. You kind of feel like for some reason they might not keep you, or they might not extend the contract. But two people on the side are having a discussion, and one of them is very determined to keep you and to extend the contract for you. Let's see. I want to see what else I can see. Yeah, you will stay in this place. I see that you will stay in this place for longer time. I see a gentleman who sits at the table, like at the desk, and they talk a lot on the phone. This person is having a dialogue with someone else, and they're like, there is an assurance that comes from this person. You might also receive a phone call from other people in another organization that they might call you for an interview or something. But I see this person is securing something. You have a good news from a young gentleman who is very powerful, and they're very determined. And I see that the person who wants you to be staying with them, they will keep you. They can do that. For channel, oh, we have another. Thank you, Prem, again for using the super chats. Let's see about the job for Prem. When are you getting a job? What is the reading telling us for that? About a work situation, I see that you will secure a very good position. I see the flag that you will put. There is something that you need to do some work for that. You need to, how can I say, go up the hill. It's a little bit of hardship that you have to be ready to take upon yourself. As I said, sometimes you lose hope very quickly, and you're like, okay, I'll leave it alone, forget it, I can't do it, there's no hope, there's nothing. But I see that clarity is gonna come for you. If you are in any kind of, like, if you practice meditation, if you are spiritual at all, I see a spiritual guru for you. Someone is gonna give you some kind of advice. You need to believe in yourself. I see that definitely you can achieve whatever you want, but sometimes the energies don't let you to use your capacity. You're not using your 100% capacity. To tell you when, I see number 2. The energy is showing me 2, maybe 2 months. But it really depends on when you start your engine, when you start moving into that direction. And the good thing that you need to look forward to in your life is that you will be a very successful person. You are a person that you can accomplish everything you want. But there is a but. You need to take the matters into your hands. If you want to wait till things find magically their way to you and somehow something magical will help you, it's not going to happen. You really need to take everything into your hands. And even if there's nothing that keeps you motivated, you should bring that into your life. You should create the motivation for yourself. That's the talent that you have, but you're not using it. There's some energy around you that is disappointing. I don't know if someone is telling you, oh, you can't do it, you never have a job, you are not doing anything. Those people, if there are people, remove them from your life. Don't listen to them. If it's yourself, a voice in your head that is always telling you, you have not, giving you negative, you just have to stop that. The good thing that you can look forward is that I can clearly see a very beautiful flag that you can put on top of a mountain. You can do whatever you want. To you, sometimes you need to get into a competition. You need a motivation. You need to have a motivation. Try to create that motivation. Try to be smarter and create that motivation for yourself however you can. And that's the guidance for you. For Stardust, thank you for being a member of my channel. Let's see about your husband's job. Can they get the terms that they want? Well, yeah, I see he's new in this place. I absolutely see him as a new person. Like as a newcomer, he just entered. There are 3 things or 3 people that he has to negotiate with. The middle person, so I see 3 people. The person who's person number 2 is very supportive, and they're gonna help them with this condition. There is a lot of space for your husband, for this gentleman, to get promoted. And I can say that they might change 3 positions in this company, even move to a higher position. I would say yes. The answer is yes. It might take 3 weeks or 3 months. They have to be patient, they have to be political, and they have to negotiate the terms one by one. They shouldn't talk to 3 people on a separate note and don't tell them. You know what I'm saying? They have to be very strategic to plan their negotiation. Get one person's agreement, then the next one, then the next one. Because those 3 people are they talk to each other, so they would know what is going on behind the scene. But I see success for him. He's going to be able to secure what he wants. I see that for him. Um, okay, let's see what else. For Channel, relocation and love. For Channel, what do we need to know for Channel for relocation and love? Wow, it's I see some kind of sadness around you, or um, something is on heavy on your chest. I don't know why they're showing me this. There's something that you need to release. Maybe it's some. Well, okay, I have to tell you this. It's up to you, and you can tell. I mean, you can judge if it's right or not. If you need to cry, you should cry. I feel a heavy thing that you need to let go of. It can be just some time that you have been very pressed, you have been tired, you have been exhausted, and you need to let go of something. I see it as a crying session. If you need to let something go, if someone made you upset, if there's something that you're carrying in energy with you, I see it's heavy on your heart. Maybe someone broke your heart, maybe someone said something, maybe some loss or anything that maybe you're not happy with something about you, like about what you have done in the past, anything. Let it go, release it. Again, if you need to cry, cry it out. That's what I'm clearly seeing. But to answer your question, for relocation, there might be a relationship before you relocate. You might relocate because someone comes into your life and you need to move because of that. But I see, because in order to get to that relationship, you need to let go of something in the past, something which is heavy on your heart. If you need to forgive someone, if you need to forget, if you need to cry something out, the energy is telling me you need to do that. Loyal Kenny, what do you need to know? What is the message for Loyal Kenny today? What do we need? Wow. You need to know that someone wants to talk to you. It's a person, it's a gentleman. He wants to invite you over dinner. They want to invite you maybe at their home for dinner, breakfast, lunch, brunch, whatever it is. And they really are missing you. It can be like as simple as it's your father. They really miss you. They are going to tell you, come stop by, like I want to talk to you. But this person is going to be very happy to see you, and they cook a lot. It's going to be, they are very, very happy to see you. They expect to have a very good time with you. If you drink, I see that you can even have a lot of fun and drink and have fun together. There is a happy energy waiting for you. Spending some good time, quality time with family or for those that you love is expected. I see that. And I see cheers. I see glass of wine and nice energy. You might start a communication with someone. You might start a romantic relationship. You might start a job, collaboration, or you might resume a family relationship with someone, which is great. Yeah. So let's see who we have now here. Wow, there's a lot of comments. Yeah, Chanel, I see that you have been down, and if that's right, and because I clearly see that, try to cry if you want to do that. If you want to cry over that, cry with the intention. That might sound funny, but don't just cry to cry. Cry with the intention that you're crying out that sorrow, that sadness, that whatever it is. Try to identify why you are crying, why it makes you or made you sad as much as you can. Try to focus on what is the problem as much as you can, as much as you can figure out at that time what is bothering you. Imagine that if it's a person, if it's anything, it's a loss, try to remember and understand why you are doing this. And yeah, feel free to cry. You need to cry it out. You need to wash it off your heart, and it's going to if you cannot pinpoint that, it is okay. Try to just imagine that this is the darkness, not darkness, a little bit of heaviness on your chest. Try, you are removing that, you're washing that off, you're trying to resolve that. And if you cry, and when you cry, and if you can cry, and if you would like to do it at all, it's up to you. Just imagine that it's getting clear, deep breath, breathe deep, and just envision that this clarity, this sadness, not darkness, it's just a fogginess around your chest is going away. And then try to think what is, maybe during that time, I know maybe you cannot do it at this right moment, but you can maybe find out why you're upset. And I see that you can find that out. Then a lot of problems are going to be resolved, because I absolutely see that you have that blockage that is really bothering you. If you don't even know what is it about, try to open it up. It's a package that you need to open and see what is inside. And if you don't work on it, you won't know what is inside. I hope that it helps you. Um, Rachel Gray, let's see your question about your business. We have no space here. I'll try to move things a little bit around for Rachel. Let's see about your placement service business. What do we need to know for Rachel? Yeah, it's coming with you. I see that you might have missed a lot of, like you might have missed opportunities or lost something, but it is not over yet. And I absolutely see that you can start again and get this together. You will stand up on this again. This business, whatever it is, whatever it is that you are doing, if it's a talent, if it's something that you like to do, if you still have, and I see that you still have those, I don't know if it's files, folders, some things maybe from the old business, you still have them. And it's with you. It's not gonna be, you can always reopen it. Maybe it's a talent that you have, maybe it's something that you are very good at, and you will never lose it. It's a matter of finances, that you need to secure a little bit of finances. I see that you might get a small loan, but start small. You learned a lot of lessons. And I personally think if we lose an opportunity, instead of saying I never do it again, like for example, I have a, I don't know, boutique or like an online shop, and once I experience a loss, and I'm like, never again. Yeah, I mean, it's easiest to just never again. But if you learned your lessons, and if you really learned your lessons, it's the best thing to do it again. But with all the lessons that you learned, not following the same thing that you did last time. So I would say you can, maybe a small loan, a very cautious plan, a very diplomatic approach will get you there, my dear. Don't lose your hope. I see it's going to happen for you. Okay. Rose, you sent another super chat. Why I cannot see it? With another. Okay, I see that. Workplace for Rose. You're searching. Okay, let's see what's the response for you. Finding a workplace. The opportunity is coming. The opportunity is coming. I see that a very, very good actually, like I see a fish coming, something that you don't expect, like you're walking in the street, it's just an example, and you see a big fish there, just laying there. It's unexpected. I see an unexpected unexpected opportunity for you. You didn't expect that, and it's actually very good. You can, you will find a job. And what you need to do is, I don't know why I see gardening or giving care. I don't know what is your major or your field that you are looking, but I see that is giving care and growing. So one thing I can tell you is that you can grow very quickly in this position that you will get. Someone will help you. There is some person that take you to this place, or they show you the path. So for example, someone would maybe say, oh, they needed someone here, do you want to go for a couple of weeks? And don't say no. I see that you have you might be like, you might be not very picky, but some opportunities come to your way that you don't really look for that. The reading is telling you, don't reject them. At least for fun, just say, okay, I'm gonna go try, because from what you didn't expect, an opportunity comes. So for example, I always want to be like a dentist assistant, and I'm always looking for a dentist assistant, and then someone is asking me, how about this skin clinic that you might still work for a little bit and see how. If I always reject them and I'm waiting to be a dentist assistant, it might take a long time, but just try that skin clinic. If you like it, you stay. If not, at least you learned something. So this is what I see for you. Also, I see that there is I don't know if you play any kind of music, or you whistle, or some kind of, I see something like that. A calming energy is coming to you, which is actually very nice, and you will get okay with this energy. You might be anxious about finding a job, but the energies will calm down, your anxiety will calm down, and you will find something which is going to be very beneficial for you. But again, don't reject invitations or people who are asking you to do something. Welcome, my dear Rachel. If it's a talent, it's with you. It cannot be separated from you. You will have it, and it goes with you. Just try to be very, very careful. Hi, Kelly. Let's see what's the message for Kelly today. I see some busy time for you, Kelly. There is someone that needs your help or your guidance or your advice. There is a small matter in your life that needs your attention. It can be maybe you need to paint the fence in the garden. Something needs your attention, and it will be very good if you can do it sooner than later. I see a beautiful male energy in your life emerging. I see head of a lion, which is very, very nice. It's like a person, a powerful person, an authority person is coming. Maybe it's just an energy, supportive energy is coming. You'll be very shocked. I don't know if you're traveling to Canada. I see a moose, a male moose. Maybe someone from Canada is, I don't know, somehow you might you might get to know someone very masculine. A very masculine energy is coming into your life, which is very pleasant, and you'll be shocked to have this person in your life. Hi, AA. Let's see what is the message for AA, and give me a thumbs up, guys, if you can. Let's at least get 10 likes if possible. For AA, what is the message for AA? What do we need to know? There is something you need to separate yourself from. It can be a habit. I see if you have if you are in a relationship and it has been a little bit cold lately, I see that person, your partner, whoever this partner in love, partner in work, partner in whatever, they're upset. So if that's the case, work on that, because I see that they're very upset and they're maybe giving you a cold shoulder. You need to resolve that. You need to talk to them. I also see that you're spending your time on something a lot. Maybe you're on your phone, you spend a lot on shopping. You need to control that. Maybe that's the reason someone is not happy with you. And I see a boat that, energetically, there is a boat I see that you need someone, so that it takes two people's effort to to get this project done. It's a boat that two people has to row. You can't do the rowing yourself. If there's someone in your life, if it's job, work, love, anything, you need to be united again. You can't do this solo. You might need to go to the dentist, or if you work in the medical field, I don't know, I see a surgery. Someone might be doing a surgery. You might hear about that. You might go to the hospital to visit someone. It's not you, but you might go to visit someone. But someone is upset with you because you didn't go visit them in the hospital, or you didn't ask how they're doing, something like that. If you know who this person is, reach out and see how they're doing. I see them as a male energy. I hope I answered your question. We're at 40 minutes. You're more than welcome, my dear Rachel. No problem, of course. Thank you. Well, now I've lost track. I don't know whose face, so I'm just going with with the messages I am seeing. Stardust, let's see. For the property, let's see about the property for Stardust. You have a little bit of hesitation or a lot of problems. There are many things that you have to work through. You can buy it, you will be able to afford it, but for some time you need to be very careful with money. You might spend a lot of money on that, more than your savings, and you can do it, but you need to think if it is really what you want to do. There might be, you need to evaluate it. You know, it's a good thing, but there might be some things that you need to consider. For example, for some time you might be low on budget. For some time you might not be able to go on travel or, you know, buy expensive things. There's a payoff that you need to do, but this is in your power. You can do that. But I see you're a little bit confused. You're not certain. You have this I don't want to say fear, but you're like, what if I make a mistake? What if the price goes higher? What if this is, you know, but it's your anxiety, your questions are baseless. It's a good decision if you do it. The only thing is that you then need to be a little bit careful with other things. Like with finances, you have to be a little bit more careful. Or maybe your commute is gonna be, or maybe the house has a leak in the backyard, and then you shouldn't just say, oh, I wish I should. There are things that you have to, because of your decision, you should be okay with a few up and downs. They're minor things, but you know, it's a trade-off. For Prem, what activities? Okay. Let's see what activities you can do for Prem to get out of. Well, it's knowledge. It's telling me knowledge. You need to learn something that gets you motivated. For example, if you're someone that have no knowledge in computer science or in data analysis or in web design, but somehow you start learning about it with zero background, and then you feel like, I love it. This is so nice. This is so cool. And then you start watching videos and take courses after courses, and somehow you build this interest. This is something that you have to find what is this activity that you love to do. This is a talent that I see you're doing on like sitting at home and on a computer. So that's why I said like a computer science, programming, something like that. Or there is another thing maybe that you can do with computers. I don't know, connections, sales, digital marketing. I don't know, something which is new to you. Maybe something with AI. It's a new world that is uncovered. You haven't covered that. It's uncovered. If you find that, you will be able to rock it. I also see that you need to get out a little bit more. You need to spend some time in your day or night and go outside. Spend some time with animals, in the nature, in the park, and just give yourself some peace of mind. Avoid staying at home and watching TV, eating and just sitting and doing nothing and talking. Go out. You will get a lot of clues from the nature, and you might build connections. Things might come to you if you change your environment a lot. Don't only sit at home. Don't be in one environment all the time. Go to the park, go to the mall, go buy something. Don't, for example, order food for delivery. Try to go walk to the restaurant if possible. Drive to the restaurant. Take your bike and go out. To put yourself in different environments. That's what the guidance is telling you. No, Karen, this is not a paid specific reading. You can ask your question. But if you use the super chats, your question gets answered in the priority because your comment will come up. It shows up on the top. But you can ask your question. So welcome, Prem. Please consider doing that. For Noor Jihan, general question for Noor. Let's see, what do we need to know for you? What do we need to know for you? Okay. I see like fireworks for you. Maybe you live in the United States and there are fireworks for the 4th of July. I see celebration for you. Achievement that someone is watching. Maybe someone is graduating, someone is getting married. I see a couple and a person, maybe like, for example, a couple who their son is graduating, or the couple that they're getting married and their parents are watching. Some very, very good excitement is coming into your life. If you have kids, I see very good future for your kids. If you don't have kids, in the future your kids are going to be very successful. You have bright future. And you get directions. I don't know, you were very good with your parents, or your kids will be very good with you. I see a very nice, strong support from your parents to you. Maybe it's not like, how can I say, maybe it's not that you love each other and you call each other every day. That's not what I'm meaning. Energy and support energetically from your parents is tremendous. Somehow if they are with us in this world, they are really, they are very happy with you, or they're proud of you. Maybe even they don't say it every day. In their heart, they recognize you, or they think that they should have been better parents, or they think they didn't do that well for you. There's some kind of blessing that they're spreading to you. If they are gone and they're no more with us in this world, they're sending the blessing from the other side. But I see beautiful fireworks for you energetically again. Very beautiful. You will watch a beautiful future. You will have a nice future. If it's your finances, if it's your life in general, your children, you sit and watch. You enjoy it. Good luck to you. That's actually, yeah, they passed away. So that's it. You have, they are sending you blessings. They are, I don't know, they're very happy with you. They're sending you blessing. You have a very connection. If you have any problem in your life, if you sometimes need help, ask them, connect with them, tell them, talk to them. They're very supportive. They're together. I see them together, and they're all coming together, and they both are sending you very positive vibes, and they maybe pray for your future, that they wish and hope that your life is, how can I say, full of happy, like long-lasting, how can I say, for your future. They're praying a lot for your future. So, of course, yeah, they're very present. They're very present. God bless them. Okay, we're about 48 minutes. For Prem, another question. Thank you again for using the super chats, Prem. About your previous employer, let's see what you need to do. You know, you need to let it go. That's exactly, like, this is a lock. I see this gives you, even thinking about that is showing me a lock on the door. You shouldn't go there. The reading is telling me that even if you go after them and even if you're successful, it's not worth it. Either energetically it's not worth it, or financially you end up paying a lot to the lawyers and whatever. So even don't energetically think about it. Think in a way that the universe is going to reimburse you for whatever wrong they did, because I saw for you that you are going to have a nice future. You're going to have a beautiful future. But if you want to follow the karmic energies and do justice to people, let it, for the universe will do their job. The universe will do it for you. You just don't, just give up. Leave them alone at this point and go follow your own life. Forgive them if you can. Let it go. If you have to run, run. Whenever you think about this story, go out, put on your shoes and run a little bit. Don't give it to the universe to pay it for you, pay it off for you, to take the action for you, and you put your energy. Because if you want to sit and think about, I'm going to do this to them, I'm going to do that to them, I'm going to make them, just give it to the universe. The universe hand is stronger, is more powerful, and it will anyhow do the justice to them. But you just don't waste your time and energy thinking about it. For Misbah, thank you so much. About your job, if I see correctly, well, I don't have space here anymore for job for Misbah. Well, I see an empty seat that needs to be filled. If you don't have a job and you're looking for a job, I see that there's an empty seat that you can easily fill. So the position is going to be available for you, or someone will tell you the position is available. If you're at work, at job, and you're worried about your security, or your job is secure, there is a position filled for you, or is secured for you. There's a chair, like the desk is there. I see you will be there. There's relaxing time coming for you, Misbah. You need to, it's a relaxing time that you have a good job. You need to be a little bit more patient. I see letter N. I don't know what this exactly means. Maybe it's a company name, maybe it's November. There's a good news coming from someone with initials N, or in November, or on the 9th of the month, 19th. At number 9 is very lucky for you. If there was dispute at work, and if you had a no answer, don't worry, they're gonna attend. Specifically if this week and next week, I mean this week and past week, there was disputes, there was discomfort at job, it's gonna be resolved. Don't follow up with it. It's gonna be resolved. It's gonna be okay. It's a promotion. Yeah, it is. It is gonna happen. The empty seat is there. It's gonna be secured for you. You can get it, but it comes with a little bit of struggle, honestly. If company name has N, there you go. You will get that, but be patient, because whatever they say in these 2 weeks, there's turbulence energy. If they say yes, you still might struggle a little bit. If they say no, it's not permanent. Wait, this job is opportunity is secured for you. I definitely see that it's possible. It's the job is like they have the job and they're considering you. Be a little bit more patient. Yeah, okay, great. Well, everyone, I think it's done, and we're over an hour here. Hi Andy, hi Andre, you're a new subscriber. Thank you. Wow, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Let's see if you have success in your current job. For Andre, new subscriber, welcome to my channel. Let's move to here because I have no more place on the other plate. For Andy, yeah, look at this. Very nice energy for Andre. If you're female energy, I see you master it in your job. You get the trick very quickly. You get like they give you more responsibility very quickly. You will do very well, and they might even give you more responsibility. Be very confident. I see letter A, and I see that you are, I don't know what is your job, you don't need to tell us, but it's in a way that you do something and you wait. For example, this is just an example. You put like the bread in the machine, in the oven, and you wait for it to be cooked. And you do it so well. There's a waiting thing. Maybe you send emails and you wait for answers. Maybe you reach out to people. Maybe you do sales, whatever it is. Very good. You will be very excellent in this job. Yeah, there is income from other sources as well. If you're driving, be careful. Don't drive don't go high speed. There might be a close call with an accident, or don't dispute with people over driving. I don't know, don't people, if you honk at you or something, try to be cool. Don't take it seriously if you're driving. Andre, AN, another job for AN. Let's see if you find another job for AN. You have to be right. You should aim correctly. I see sometimes you waste your energy or your talent with wrong applications, or asking wrong people, or wasting your time. There's two people who are, I see a very crowded place that you will start working, maybe in a call place, maybe in the market, maybe in the sales department, maybe in the stock market, something like that. Many people are on the phone, on the call, or maybe a reporter, media. I see that for you, and you will get a job. But don't spend your time on jobs that you don't really like it, or you're trying too many. You have to identify what you want to do and focus on that. I see sometimes you just do things, very emotional decisions. You need to stop making emotional decisions about your job. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading, and I think that is gonna be it for tonight. There are a lot of comments. I promise to come. You're very welcome, Prem. I hope that you get what you want. I'll probably come again tomorrow, but for now, I'm gonna say goodbye to you all. I'll put a note in the posts of my the community. Check the community. I'll try to come later, but until next time, everyone stay blessed. Have a good day.